Are you a new real estate investor, struggling wholesaler, or cash buyer, and you're looking for better ways to close more deals? You're in the right place. Each week, I pick a random house off the internet and I analyze it for a cash deal and a creative deal. Whether you're starting out or seasoned, this podcast is designed to give you specific tools that you can implement right away. Welcome to the Corner Barn. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, the creative guy, second generation realtor and investor with 19 years in the business. My goal is simple, to help beginners and struggling investors close their first deal or their next deal, all while using low to no cost tools that help you analyze and craft a strong offer. This is the weekly deal analysis. Let's get into the show. This week we are sticking with Michigan again, but we are headed to Grand Rapids, 190 Trinity Avenue Southwest in Grand Rapids, Michigan. 49548. This is a 5 bedroom, 3 bath home, 1796 square feet. We're just going to call it 1800. It was built in 1974, and Zillow is saying their price is pretty spot on. So why hasn't this thing sold? Let's look at these pictures and start to analyze it. Solid front. I'd be willing to bet that that is wood siding. It looks like it's in the board and batten style, which is my favorite. Good sized yard, 2-car garage. Roof looks to be in good shape as well. Definitely an established neighborhood because you got tall trees everywhere, but again, it was built in the 70s. All right, you've shown us enough of the outside pictures. Show me the inside. There we go. We got carpet in the living room or family room. Big picture window. Looks like a newer window at that. Dining area. Got your little butler's pantry over here. Kitchen. Let's see. Is that new cabinets? No, older cabinets, but they do have new hardware, and it definitely say they were painted. Formica countertop, gas stove, and got a microwave there. Very very conducive to the age with this layout. You do have a half bath, which is, I think, rare in this age of house and also this style of house. There's one full bathroom here. Not sure where this is. I'd be willing to bet that that's downstairs. Look at me. Yes, this is downstairs. Got a bed and a bath down here. Another bedroom. Another bedroom. Bedroom. Office bedroom. Oh, somebody's running a little hair salon studio out of the basement there, it looks like. A little fire pit in the back. Nice little deck. So, pretty clean house, I would say. Good sized yard and flat. Where I'm at in Maryland, it ain't flat. HVAC. All right, overall pictures look pretty good. Let's see, what's this thing been on? 29 days on the market. Nothing crazy. Let's see if they're telling us.
I need a favor. Can you hit that like button for me? I would really appreciate it, and it helps the channel out a lot. Now, let's get back to the video.
Anything specific in here. Include new water heater, new AC, new furnace, built-in humidifier, space plus this thing's pretty much all bedrooms. There's really no, well, there is living space, but it ain't much. Most everything is a bedroom in here. And what else we got? It's 2 full and 1 half bath. 3 bedrooms on the main level, 2 downstairs. So at best, in my opinion, this is only a 4-bedroom house. They're not telling us what they think it would rent for, so we'll have to figure that out later. So they started at, wow, they're really aggressive on this. They started at 350,000, and they've only been on the market for 30 days. So they've already made one, two, three price reductions. Wow, somebody bought this thing, right? 2013 for 128,000, and now they're trying to push it for more than double. I don't see it, but maybe somebody does. What else is going on in the neighborhood? These are all off market. Anything on market? What's in there? All right, here's our competition. 345, 360, 380, 345. Nothing popping up that's sold recently. That would be helpful. I'm leaning towards 300 on the value of this. But I think this will help. So let's look at these pictures real quick. There's no garage. Definitely more updated. Looks like these are newer cabinets, but these look original. Unfinished basement that they're using as a kind of finished basement. Hmm. All right, so if they're asking 300 on that last one, and this one's at 340, I think that one was nicer, but it was a lot smaller and it did not have a garage. So we're gonna say our ARV or after repair value, I think we're not getting above 325. So 325 is going to be our ARV or after repair value. I don't think this house needs any work either. So that's just what it might appraise for. And let me finish taking a couple of notes here. So now that we have our estimated value of what we think this thing's truly worth, we're going to jump over to the InvestNest and break this thing down for a cash deal. I've got it pulled up here on the InvestNest. If you want to try this site out, I highly recommend it. I personally love it. My link will be below. That will get you 50% off your first month and get you 1 week for free. Owner details. If you like to skip trace and contact the owners directly, you can click this little button in here. They do not charge extra for it. Let's look at the overview here. Their estimated mortgages, or they're saying this is saying current value at 308. So even less than what I was thinking. And this is saying it's active at 308. But Zillow was saying that's weird. I don't know. One of them is wrong. Finance detail. Let's see if that'll tell me something. So they got they're definitely on the downswing of this thing. So they got a loan in 2013. This thing's probably almost paid off for them. So this would work great for a seller finance deal, I think. And let's calculate. Call it what it is. Purchase price. Okay, so cash price, we're going to offer 70% of ARV. And we said our ARV we think is 325. I'll pull my calculator up here. 325 times 70% would be 227,500. I really don't think it needs any work, so we're going to exempt that. I think overall it's in pretty solid condition. So our purchase price, 227,500. We're going to be paying both sides of that closing costs. Our hard money or DSCR lender is going to charge us 2 points. We said we're not dealing with any renovations because the house is perfect. 20% down on a 30-year term. Our rental income, Zillow didn't tell us anything. The InvestNest isn't telling us anything. So the only place we have to check on that is HUD. This is the HUD website. I will drop the link below. It's a great site. It's full of information, but it's created by the government, so it's really hard to figure out. But link will be below. So we're thinking this thing is a 4 bedroom officially. They're marketing it as a 5, but it's really probably a 4. Realistically, if there's no official exit or window in that basement, then it's really only a 3 bedroom. So I think I did catch a window in one of those rooms. Let's go back and look. Can I justify a legal bedroom in the basement? This looks like it's in the basement, and this looks like a full-size window here. We're going to go with 4. So our 4 bedroom, the max that HUD or Section 8 is willing to pay is $2,057. So we're going to call it, just to be on the safe side, 1950. So now we come back and plug that in over here, 1950. Property taxes are already built in. Insurance, I like to factor in $125 a month. Our management fee is going to be 10%. Our tenant's going to be taking care of all of the utilities. Reserve fund. Always, 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 please keep a reserve fund. I call it my war chest because when times get tough, we're going to war, and I better be able to open that chest up and have tools to battle with. So 5% for repairs and maintenance, 5% for vacancy, and 5% for CapEx. Capital expenditures are things like your roof, your HVAC, basically your big ticket stuff. We're going to factor in a 2% appreciation rate on the value of the property going up. Our rent increases, on average, I keep it about 2.5%. It helps me hedge inflation and also keeps a tenant happy because if I tried to push it to 4 or 5%, they might be able to move and it'd still be cheaper. And last and most important, we are real estate investors. We don't pay full commission. Let's look at what these numbers spit out.
I need a favor. If you're getting value from this, would you hit that like button for me? It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate you for it. Now, back to the video.
Oh, that's 2 weeks in a row we get a negative cash deal. So if you want to lose 50 bucks a month, this is a great property. All in cash would be 58,000 and change. Our cap rate is barely over 6. We do not hit our DSCR numbers. Our cash on cash is negative. You don't want to buy that deal. ROI is not bad. It's almost 10%, but I bet that's over a long period of time. If you follow the 1% rule, it does not hit. And how in the heck that math works like that, I don't quite understand. Because none of these seem very high. Did I do something wrong in here? I don't think I did. No, yeah, no, I clearly did. Hang on, something's not adding up. No, I checked my numbers. It's just a bad cash deal. Now, let's go do my favorite part, the creative side. This is my creative calculator. You can download it off my website, christhompsonteam.com. Free downloads all over the place on there. There's a lot of useful tools. Hopefully you can put them to use and make some money off of them. We're thinking our ARV is 325. On a creative deal, we're going to go a good bit higher than what that cash price was. So I think we're going to throw 300,000 out there at them. And for interest rate, I think we're going to leave it at 0 and just see what these numbers spit out as. But anytime I can get a principal only payment, I will take that all day long. I will pay a little bit more than I really think it's worth because I'm building all of that interest already in. And if I keep this thing for 20 years, I really win. So we're going to say 0% interest. Now, to figure out our PITI, or principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, I'm going to jump over to Bankrate.
Are you getting value out of this? If you would, hit that like button for me. Now, let's get back to the video.
This is Bankrate, super awesome site. It is free, and I will drop a link below in the description as well. So we are offering 300,000. I only like to put down 5%, 0% interest. Our zip code is 49548. Property taxes are 170. Yeah. Yes. And our homeowners 125. So 1,087. And that is for our principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. This one is an interest only payment, or excuse me, a principal only payment. So obviously there is no interest. And our potential rents were 1950. Now, this is a great deal. So we can make $375.50 per month, putting away almost $300 into the war chest and paying our property manager their 10%. Almost a $400 a month net cash flow. Now that's a great deal. Now, if you look at those two different numbers from our cash price to our creative price, this is why I love creative finance. I can offer them almost $75,000 more, and now it'd actually be a positive net cash flowing deal. To our seller, we're offering 15,000. Agent commission. We got to kind of, it's still new on the market, so we got to kind of fluff them a little bit. Wonder if we can get away with 2,500. Probably not, but we're going to try it. Always anchor low. Assignment fees, we're not dealing with any wholesalers, so we don't have to factor that in. Closing cost is that 4% because we're going to be paying both sides. We said the renos are not needed because the house is perfect. 2 months of holding cost is 2 months of this PITI. This PITI here. And a good TC or transaction coordinator is going to cost about $1,500. So for all in $33,000, you will get your money back in a little over 7 years. Now, these calculations do not factor in any rent increases. So if you keep the rent price the same, then you'll have your money back in 7 years. If you tick it up at that 2.5, you could probably cut that number in half.
Hey, real quick, can you hit that like button for me? I appreciate you. Thanks.
There you have it, 190 Trinity Avenue in Grand Rapids, Michigan. What did you think? Cash deal? You were losing money. Creative deal? Winning. Obviously, the seller's going to have to accept it, all of the different terms to go along with it, but a $400 a month net cash flow is a very, very solid number on a single family rental. That's going to do it for us this week in the Corner Barn on the weekly deal analysis. I am Chris Thompson, that bearded guy, the creative guy. We will see you next week.